With me on the camera, and this afternoon I'm going to talk about these pink-eye potatoes. Now the pink-eye potatoes is one of the best potatoes you can get in Australia. Apparently I was told that the Tasmanian potato growers prefer to have the pink-eye potatoes with their Christmas dinner. So now when we got the potatoes to get them to sprout before we could grow them, we bought them about the same time as we bought the other potatoes, the Kiflers and the Desiree, but the pink eyes took ages to sprout. So I've only dug one plant so far. It wasn't a very, it was a bit of a late bloomer and it didn't produce much. We got 2 spuds off it, but that Wilma boiled it up and it was absolutely beautiful. I think you commented, didn't you, Wilma?
Yes, I did.
How nice it was.
I didn't boil them, I just steamed them gently.
Oh, did you? Oh,
and
beautiful.
Not much water.
And so the pink-eye potatoes are ideal for boiling as a new potato or for baking, apparently, so I read. So I'm going to dig this one. Now, in our video where we did the perfect spuds, these were in that group that was just at the stage where they had to be hilled up. And this is the one. This is a pink eye, and that one over there's a pink eye, but this one came up first. The one on my right was the one I mentioned in that video that was a late bloomer. So the one I'm going to do is dig it and see what comes out of it. Now, seeing as we're going to devote this video to the pink eye potatoes, I might as well talk about potatoes a bit. Now, I've been growing potatoes here for quite a few years, and anybody that knows me that knows I research things before, when I get a bug, when I get a fad, I do my research. So I rang up the agricultural college and got a bit of information about potatoes off them. And just as a rule of thumb, he told me that for every one of these sprouts that comes out of the ground, as a rule of thumb you get 2 potatoes. So that's just something to bear in mind. And they also mentioned about keeping them filled up so your potatoes don't go green on you and get that poison on them, when they go green, so you don't want that. So there's another thing I just want to mention before I dig it. Now, I'm not sure how widespread these ladybirds are. We all recognise ladybirds as being our friends in the garden, but there's one ladybird that's not our friend. If you want to grow potatoes, eggplant or tomatoes, these 28-spot ladybirds are a real pest. So I've been the last 2 weeks just running around squashing every one I can find. So I've got one in the jar here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. Wilma, can you get the camera right up close on this bloke, on him, on my hand there? He might be getting ready to fly away. Can you get really close to him?
Yeah, just hold still. Yes,
that's a 28-spot ladybird. And you can recognise him because he's not a shiny ladybird. He's quite like a sort of a matte finish. And the reason why they're matte is because, here he goes, he's gone. The reason why they're matte finish is because they've got little tiny hairs all over them. And you'll see the spots continue around on their thorax as well. So as soon as you see them, on your potatoes, just squash them. And particularly if you see one playing piggyback on the other one, squash them because they're up to no good. What happens is the adult ladybirds get onto the leaf and they decimate the top part of the leaf. You want to put the camera down here, Wilma, on this? They decimate the top part of the leaf, and then you've got their larvae, which looks nothing like a ladybird. These hairy little animals get on the bottom side and they decimate the bottom side, and so your potatoes get their growth through the foliage. So you don't want anything sort of decimating the foliage. So that's my little talk about ladybirds, or the 28 spot ladybird. And if you actually catch one and actually count the spots, there are actually 28 spots on them. Counting, I think it's counting the ones on the thorax. So I'm just going to dig this, and you'll see why I get excited about these things, I hope. Now,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Now, ask me if I'm excited.
Are you excited,
I'm
Jeff?
excited. Yeah, it might not show, but I'm
There's
excited.
more than 2 there.
Yeah, I know. We're looking for 2 for each one of those sprouts.
Yes.
So there's quite a few sprouts there. So I'd say there's more under the ground. So these are ideal for boiling, the small ones.
I'm excited too because I love pink eye potatoes.
Thanks, Will. Yeah. No, that's about it. No, that's it. Now we're on. So something got into one of them. That's it for that. Something got into that one. That made it out. But anyway, so as you can see, a beautiful looking spud. They look like another sort of spud. I'm not really sure. Apparently these only in Australia, the pink eyes. So so that's the reason why I'm only just digging these now, is because they took them ages to sprout. And actually, I mentioned on the planting ginger video where the chap where I got my ginger from, and the Hawaiian sweet potatoes. This is where I get my potatoes from. So that's the only thing we virtually buy there. We sort of go there to buy, because he has a good variety of stuff there.
Oh, and I get rhubarb and that.
Yeah. So whenever I go there, we'll buy something. So, but I only go there to get something to grow. And the other day I was at Woolworths, or not, I won't mention the brand name, but just one of the major supermarkets, and I saw some potatoes there on the shelf there for $2.68 a kilo, and there's great big clumps of dirt on them. You know, they're unbelievable. I thought, gee, people are paying $2.68 just for dirt. But anyway, enough of that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not sure how long have we been talking, Wilma?
7 minutes, 51
7 minutes.
seconds.
Well, we've probably been talking long enough, so anyway, we'll catch you later. All the best. Bye.